Hi, everyone. You're watching episode 89 of Yield TV. Hey, everyone. Welcome back. It is Monday, March 22nd, 2021. We're going to do a very quick DeFi class today. So we're going to cover how to move funds to L2 or in some cases in the future to what are referred to as sidechains. So the idea here is that you can move your funds from Ethereum L1 to potentially another blockchain in the future, but I'm really going to focus on the narrative of moving them to a true L2 that inherits the security of L1 on Ethereum. And we're going to use what we call Zapper Bridge. So this is a new feature that we just released. And I'm going to walk you through it really quickly here and show you how to set this up with MetaMask, assuming that you use that as a wallet, an extension wallet on your browser. So here's what we'll do. Let me go ahead and share my screen here. Here we go. So I'm going to focus today on how to move my funds from, here we go, how to move my funds from L1 to Polygon, which is formerly called Matic, so that I can use QuickSwap. So this is commonly called L2, but to be more accurate, I would say that this is a sidechain. So this doesn't inherit all of the security of Ethereum L1. I'd say most users probably won't care as much about that, but for what it's worth, there is a difference, and that's partially why I think folks are so excited for solutions like Optimism or ZK rollups, which is what powers loop ring DEX. You're using a layer 2, but you're, again, benefiting from the security and decentralization of layer 1 on Ethereum. Anyways, that being said, here's how you set that up here's how you set up your MetaMask to use Polygon. So if you go and click on the little colored icon in MetaMask, you'll see that at the very bottom, there's this custom RPC. Go there, and then you're just going to copy in this information that you see here. Actually, let me see if I can blow this up. Okay, anyways, you get the point. You want to copy Matic, mainnet, all this information below. It's got to be word for word, so just make sure you get it correct. I don't think the network name actually matters, but all this other information is really important to get down. Once you do that, now you're able to use MetaMask with Polygon, or what's called here Matic mainnet. So let's go back here a sec, see if there's any questions. Nope. Okay, good. All right. And then let's hop over to Zapper Bridge. And here we go. Gotta reshare my screen. All right. So this is Zapper Bridge at Zapper.fi/bridge. You'll notice it's a new tab up top on Zapper. And again, the goal here is for you to be able to more easily move funds from any of these networks to another network. And for now, we're starting with Ethereum L1 and being able to move to Polygon. In the future, you'll be able to move both directions. So you could move from, like, let's say, Optimism to Polygon, or Polygon to Optimism, or Ethereum, or in this case, maybe Polygon back to Ethereum L1. So just be aware, the one risk here is you won't be able to come back to Ethereum L1 using the same tool. There is a bridge at wallet.matic.network that you can go backwards with. So this is still new, and we're still kind of working to just make sure that this works as intended. So anyways, go to Zapper.fi/bridge. You're going to choose Ethereum as the network you're starting on, because most of us are on L1. And then you can choose whatever asset you want, because what we'll do, similar to a Zap, is we'll swap that asset for whatever other token you want to get to on the Polygon Matic network. So if I wanted to get to, let's say, USDC on Polygon, I could go in here and say, let's move 0.05 Ether, and that will result in 87 USDC on Polygon. And then I would just hit confirm. And then I'm going to skip this part here, but you'll get a MetaMask transaction per usual. The one thing to be aware of is, and I just rejected it there. Otherwise, you would see the little notification here showing that it's processing. If you start with a token that is not Ether, you're going to, per usual, need to give approval to spend that token. So just be aware of that. But for now, I'd say the least amount of gas that I could possibly spend is to start with Ether and to move it into Ether on the Polygon network. So I'm saving gas because I'm skipping the underlying swaps that would allow me to move this into something like Comp, or let's say DAI on the Matic network. So to save the most amount of gas, I want to go from ETH on Ethereum L1 to ETH on Polygon. I'm trying to think of anything else here that could save you gas. I think that's about it. Just, be conscious of, these are the recommended gas prices that we pull in from gasnow.org, but you are more than welcome to override those. I do that by, checking at gasnow.org or checking the settings here to see what's recommended and thinking about how long am I willing to wait, before I need these assets, let's say, in this case, moved over to Polygon. So, all right, once I've done that, then let's assume that I click confirm, and I set the gas price at the fast setting, so it should confirm faster. Let's move over then to QuickSwap, just to give you a sense of what that looks like. Oh, let me see if there's any questions. Okay, no questions so far. All right, so here is the QuickSwap interface, and I'm going to go ahead and flip the switch on. So what I'm doing, and you can't see this unfortunately with StreamYard, but I just flipped the switch to Matic. So we set that up at the start. Now in my MetaMask, instead of being on Ethereum L1, I'm using Matic mainnet, which means that now I can transact on Matic or Polygon. And now that means that I'm going to be spending just Matic on transaction fees. So one of the other benefits to using Zapper Bridge is if you've never used Matic Polygon before, we will deposit 0.1 Matic into your wallet on the Polygon network, Matic network. And that just means now that you have Matic to pay the very small transaction fees, just like you need Ether on Ethereum L1. So let's take a look here. I already actually was playing with this earlier, and you'll notice it's set up very similar to Uniswap. You can start with one token and swap to another token. So like if I were to start with, let's say, ETH, there we go. I have a very small amount of ETH there. I could swap that to, let's say, wrapped Bitcoin. And that's it. So if I were to go about this, I could hit swap, and there we go. I'll hit confirm. I'm going to just confirm it on MetaMask. It's 1 GWei, which is really nice. So super low gas price, and we'll see how long that takes. Similar to Uniswap, because there's liquidity pools, you can become a liquidity provider. If you go, oh, and by the way, my swap just confirmed. It's super fast. So always nice to, there we go. Always nice to realize the realities of layer 2, where you don't have to wait a long time for transactions to confirm. Okay, so I earlier deposited liquidity into the wrapped Bitcoin Ether LP. So I'm going to click manage, and let's go ahead and actually stake my LP token. So this is under the Quick tab. Quick is the governance token of QuickSwap. I'm going to click deposit here, and we'll deposit these. I'm going to deposit all of my, I've got about $200 of wrapped Bitcoin and Ether in an LP. So I'm going to hit approve. You can't see this, but I signed, it's like a signature versus me having to do a transaction where you would actually spend some Matic, and then we're ready to deposit. So I hit deposit. I'm using one Gwei. You can't see that, but just know that I just clicked it. And let's see how long this takes. So you can see it's pending here. There's the swap that I did earlier. And there we go. It just confirmed. So we're all set. I've got $172 worth of the wrapped Bitcoin Ether LP, and I'm earning Quick, and then I can claim that whenever I want. So if I hit claim, I could claim this, but I'll just leave it for right now. So yeah, hopefully this exposes you to some of the magic of using an L2 or sidechain of Ethereum. And our goal is that with the Zapper bridge, we just want to open up the possibilities of more people being able to move their funds so that you can participate in DeFi where there's lower cost transactions, and hopefully that helps those that have been priced out with maybe higher transaction fees on L1. So let me know if you have any questions. Please reshare this, and reminder to everyone, you can try that at Zapper.fi/bridge. Subscribe at tv.zapper.fi, and I'm going to retype the website here again. So try Zapper bridge at Zapper.fi/bridge. There we go. So there's the website there to try that at. And let us know if you have any questions. You can hop into our Zapper Discord. We'd love to help you if you need any one-on-one help. Also, there's lots of folks in there that are very helpful if you just want to ask other users questions. So thanks so much for tuning in. We'll be back tomorrow for an interview with Hugh Karp from Nexus Mutual around noon. And I think that is it. Yep, that is it. So thanks so much, everyone. Have a great day and stay safe. Bye.